Welcome back to my next Lucifer Season 6 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important if you weren't caught up to the point where I am and rewatching or watching Lucifer, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description. If that happens to be the case, you found that you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. And for all of you out there that are wondering, although you should already know by now if you don't, but maybe you're new to the channel, this is indeed my first time watching this show, Lucifer. So join me on the journey and let's discuss the show in the comment section, along with the legendary Crazy Coffee Man, who is a Lucifer fanatic, at least the biggest Lucifer fanatic that I know, because no one else has interacted with us really in the comment section. But if you're a Lucifer fanatic, please join us in discussing this awesome and amazing show. With all that said, this will be Lucifer Season 6, Episode 6. The title of this episode is called A Lot Dirtier Than That. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So, we have Amenadiel with his partner, Officer Harris. Harris goes to get coffee, and Amenadiel has to hold her coffee through the drive. Due to a pothole, coffee gets on Amenadiel, and Ghost Dan has a laugh at Amenadiel's expense. And then he's like yelling at Ghost Dan, and Officer Harris is like, huh, what? Are you talking to me? Like, she doesn't get, well, obviously she doesn't know that he can see a ghost. So Lucifer visits with Linda Martin. Linda wants Lucifer to start thinking about how Rory, start thinking about her and how she's feeling. And Rory is going to stay in Trixie's room, as Trixie has been written off the show and is at Science Clap for the summer. Well, she's not written off the show completely, but she's written out of Chloe and Lucifer right now because they're focusing on Rory. Rory, in my opinion, not as good as Trixie, but hey, what do I know? Chloe confesses to Rory that it was because of her that Lucifer was upset and was accusing her of stuff, and Rory says that Chloe has been the most amazing mom. Rory tells Chloe, "You're not the one I'm pissed at, as the devil is calling. What do you want?" Crime scene time. Amenadiel sees a young man dead. Wow, I had no clue that the importance of this Caleb, or the Caleb episode that we saw some time ago. Amenadiel sees the officer that was being a bit racist to Caleb, and he's a detective now. Welcome to the force, rookie. The racist officer, Reuben, now, am I saying that right? Reuben? I think it's Reuben. Now is the lead detective, and he says that this was gang-related. Harris lectures Amenadiel for second-guessing this racist officer. And then Harris says that she used to be like Amenadiel. Amenadiel goes to talk with Ella Lopez in confidence, and Ella is hinting about knowing who Amenadiel is, or at least her suspicions of, like, wait a minute. Ella gives Amenadiel a hug after the conversation. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Christmas party at Lucifer's penthouse. Daddy do-over, a Christmas present for every year that he's missed, and Rory even gets matching baseball gloves. Well, she gets a baseball glove, and Lucifer has one too that matches that one. And then Santa Claus has arrived. Amenadiel talks to Chloe about the case, and Chloe tells Amenadiel that Harris turned down a detective position herself. And Chloe says that she'll look into it, and in the end, they usually get it right. Amenadiel goes to talk to the neighbor of the victim. He would like very much to hear her opinion. And Loretta, the neighbor, knows that the victim and Michaela were having some sex, and it was a lot of sex, and she could hear it. Ghost Dan starts to crack up. Amenadiel wishes Loretta could open up her own bakery because she's feeding him food right now, and he's really liking it. Well, at least he claims to like it. Rory takes a ride, or takes Lucifer's car for a ride, and she goes extremely fast, probably too fast for good old Lucifer. And Rory checks out a lady in the vehicle next to them at the stoplight, so more wokeness from Lucifer. Yeah, that's what they do in this show. That's okay, though. Shameless has a lot of that stuff, too. And then Lucifer shows this lady his devil eyes. And then she speeds off, and Lucifer tells Rory, like, not under my, no, this isn't, you're my daughter. And then Rory says it's her car, and Mom taught her how to drive. Amenadiel tells Harris, Michaela needs our help. Ryman wants to talk to Amenadiel, Rookie, in the conference room now. And Ryman remembers Amenadiel. He regrets how he treated that kid, Caleb. And Ryman says that Michaela is the killer. Lucifer throws a party for Rory at Lux. Lucifer tells Rory to drink up, Buttercup. I don't know why I keep saying the wrong word here. It's one of those days. And Rory says Maze knows her better than her own father. Lucifer sings Rory a song. One look from you, anything you want, you got it. And then Rory tells Lucifer he can't make up for all the stuff he's missed. He asks what is it that she desires, and she says she wants him to leave her alone. Turns out Michaela was shot, and a doctor took the bullet out of her, and Amenadiel has, by Officer Harris, has gotten a chance to speak to this doctor to talk about Michaela. And Michaela actually calls Harris, and she tells him where she is, or tells her where she is. And Michaela, when they get there, her stitches must have come out because she's bleeding. Michaela says she loves Kevin, that was the victim from earlier, so much. And they're going to get Michaela some help. And the shooter starts shooting. Now, at one point, Amenadiel just say, like, you're going to give it up. You can't kill a cop or something. Amenadiel said it. And the shooter actually says, all right, whatever, I'm done. And then Ryman shows up to point his gun at Michaela, but Amenadiel stands in the way because he doesn't want to lose another younger person, let's just say. So again, the shooter surrendered. Harris tells Amenadiel he did some good work. As evidence he dug up cleared Michaela. Lucifer gets to the penthouse and Rory is playing the guitar. There's another point in this episode, I don't remember where it happened, but towards the end here, where Chloe's looking at some files from Ryman. I don't know what comes of that, if she gets him fired or something like that, but I didn't put it in my notes, and I thought it's important to mention it. But while Rory is playing this guitar, Lucifer plays the piano at the same time. So we have a duet now, and then silence after the duet ends the episode. So it was an okay episode, but I felt like it's missing something. No Eve. No Carol. So Carol hasn't been seen for like 3 or 4 episodes in a row. Eve's here spotlight. She's been like 2 or 3 episodes thus far. I think 2. So I'm going to give the episode a 7 out of 10. We're starting to get a little downhill on this. I mean, it's still a worth watching show. A show worth watching, but it's just these COVID restrictions. I can tell it's really hurt the episodes, in my opinion. As far as who I think is the character of the episode, I'm going to give that to Amenadiel, and I'm going to give it to Rory as the female, although you could make a case for Officer Harris as well. So you've heard everything that I have to say, and you might not agree with me. Remember, opinions are objective. If you're a fan of Lucifer, and if you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, please Hulk smash the like button. And remember, I cover a plethora of things on this channel. So I'm sure aside from Lucifer, there's got to be other stuff that you like. So the easiest way to find out what I cover is to go to my playlists. And I have a lot of things. UFC fight reactions, end of the year movie ranking videos, franchise ranking videos for movies, Dexter stuff, Walking Dead stuff, Breaking Bad stuff, Shameless stuff, Big Bang Theory stuff, Cobra Kai stuff, occasionally some Stranger Things stuff, Lost stuff. So all that and more, just make sure you go to my playlist. Share the video with a friend. Put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on this particular episode of Lucifer. What would you rate the episode, and what would you score the episode if you had to choose? Who would be your character of the episode? You can do a male, you can do a female, or both. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.